Howdy y'all, I'm Corey from Travel the Board, and it's Friday at Gen Con. Gen Con!
Gen Con!
All right, so Friday at Gen Con, at least in my opinion, is the most chill day, right? Because Thursday is everything's kicking off, running of the nerds, everybody's rushing into the exhibit hall to buy the games that there's only 50 copies of and things like that. Saturday is the biggest day because you've got the party, you've got Cardhalla, it's the weekend officially, so all the locals come. Saturday's by far the biggest day, it's not even close. Friday, to me, you're very loud, truck. You're also a loud truck. Friday to me is the chill day where you go walk around the exhibit hall, you shop, you talk to people. It's also, in my opinion, the best day if you're going to do a bunch of events. Go do your events, play your RPGs, play your games, go to your seminars, things like that, because then you're not missing out on all the fun and the excitement. Honk honk to you too. But Friday's the day to really get things done, in my opinion, which is funny enough, I literally am doing none of that today because I have no events, I have nothing going on. I am walking around the exhibit hall, I'm vlogging, and I'm talking to all of you. That's my plan for the day. So every day when the exhibit hall opens, people are still lined up to get those exclusives and hurry and get those ones that they're ready for. So every day there's a mini running of the nerds of all of these people just ready to rush in. This time they form more of a line though, so it's not as bad. It almost looks like the wheel call line in a way, but the moment the doors open, they'll rush inside and they'll do their thing. But they came on with an announcement just now over top that was the normal walk, don't run. But they said you can't play leapfrog either, and I just think that's mean. If I want to leapfrog to a booth, I think I should be able to. All right, so we're in the exhibit hall, but first off, haven't been here 30 minutes. I've already been approached by 2 different groups of people who saw my channel, who recognized me. It's been insane to see you guys come up to me all convention and just say what's up. It's been awesome. Crazy thing happened. The first person that wanted to take a picture with me, I'm like, yo, I'm not that big. I appreciate you, but absolutely. So I finally got somebody who was like, yo, I see your channel, love it, want to take a picture. So that literally serotonin levels as high as they could possibly be. That was super cool. And then I just literally stood and talked with everybody that's came up to me for probably a half hour. It's been really fun. My favorite part of the convention so far is people finding me and just talking to you. So if you see me out, come holler at your boy. All right, so if you watched my vlogs from 2023, you were there for the great Lorcana fiasco of 2023. Gen Con was not prepared for how absolutely insane it was going to be last year with the pure amount of people. The line was down the block. People were getting in fights in the line because people were like, no, the line goes this way, no, it goes that way, and the line was getting split, and no one was prepared for just how popular it was going to be. So they had to plan overnight for the next day, and people were camping out 24 hours to get it, and it was absolutely nuts. Well, this year, a new set for Lorcana has come out, and it is not as crazy, and I think it's specifically because they plan better. They've got the stanchions set up, they've got the lines ready from the get-go, so they've handled it much better this year. It seems much more organized, but the line is still crazy long, so I'm going to show you guys the line for Lorcana. When you come to Gen Con, you got to be ready for lines. That's just how it's going to be. The hot games, you got the will call line, you got the Gen Con store line, you got to be ready for it. So this year, as you can see, it goes out of their booth, down the hall, around the corner, and then out into the main hallway here, and then they've got it zigzag back and forth so that the line is in the stanchions and you've got plenty of space. So they did much better this year. They're prepared. Last year, go check it out. It was insane. It actually stretched literally from where they're at, where I'm standing, all the way down the hall to the main door, out the door, down the road, and around the block. You guys thought the will call line was crazy. I showed you in yesterday's video. No, 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 no. Imagine that 3 times for last year's Lorcana line. This year's looking much better. These people won't have to wait 72 hours to get it. Let's go into the hall. All right, so one of my goals for today is to show you guys that Gen Con stretches well beyond the exhibit hall. Like, people come and they spend all their time there. They don't explore the con at all. They don't look at where all the different events are. I told you guys in my prep video, there's 7 hotels. There's the streets. There's so many different places. I'm going to show you guys that Gen Con is massive. So this is the 2nd floor of the convention center that most people don't even realize is up here and that you can go to. And look at all of these people. This is Community Row. This is where all the different people are. You got charities. You got all kinds of stuff up here. There's so much stuff. This is session 0. These people basically do what I do. They teach you how to go to Gen Con. You can sign up for that if you are new and like you really don't know what you need to be doing. I do recommend signing up for that. We got the cosplays. Look at them. So good. Well, I know who I'm going to call. I'm sorry, that joke was way too cheesy. Also up here on the 2nd floor, it's time to paint some miniatures. Look at all of it. Also up here on both the 2nd floor and down on the main floor, there are tons of the event conference rooms that companies have taken out. This is where they demo and sell a lot of their games. This is the Asthma Day room. Tons of people up here. You want to check out their games. And every single one of these rooms down through here is exactly the same. Right here, you got the Magic the Gathering room down there. The doors are closed, it looks like, because they're probably playing some games. Over here, we've got the multiverse. We've got so much that you can check out. Every single one of these rooms packed full of people. Just full of people everywhere. Gen Con is bigger than you think. More rooms all the way down the hall. Filled. Every one of these filled, start to finish with people. Let's check out the CGE room. They tend to have one of the biggest rooms. They've always been a big sponsor with Gen Con. They have a huge room for demoing and selling. Their stores in here, always showing off their new games. Always a room I try to make my way to because everybody in here is usually awesome about showing you their games. They usually will always take the time to help you out. Upstairs, there's also tons of rooms up here. All of these rooms tend to be where things like your seminars and some of your workshops and things like that tend to be. So you'll find these listed for your events, either on your app or online, or maybe listed on your ticket if you actually have a paper ticket. And then the map will help you get where you need to go. It's really helpful. Use the map on your app. If not, they have maps posted all over the convention that can help you get where you need to go, or you can find someone like me who will help you find where you need to go. So for any of you who the con may potentially sound overwhelming for, which is plenty of you, I'm sure, it's 70,000+ people, that's a lot to take in. So if it's overwhelming for you, or if you have some type of sensory issues, you don't have to feel bad about having those things, and you don't have to feel like you can't come to Gen Con due to those things. Gen Con has upstairs here a quiet room, which is specifically made for you to get away and de-stress, to decompress, to re-regulate yourself back to a comfortable position before you go back into the convention and go out and enjoy yourself. And you can go there multiple times a day. You can go there as much as you want. You don't have to feel like, oh, I'm spending all my time in the quiet room. If you do, that's fine. You spend as much time there as you feel like you need to enjoy the convention to the best of your abilities. So don't feel like just because you have these types of issues you can't come to Gen Con. We want everyone to come. So in honor of the 50th anniversary of Dungeons & Dragons, they have set up a D&D museum over here with some old things from Gen Con and D&D collaborating over the years. They've got some really cool memorabilia. We're going to walk through it real quick and we're going to show you all the cool stuff. Super cool to see the way the DM guide and the monster manuals and stuff has evolved over the years, from basically being just a stapled packet of papers to the amazing books with art that we see today that we all use. Everybody's got the 3 big books, and it's cool to see them just, evolve over the years. It's really awesome, and for them to set up this museum for us to enjoy for 50 years of D&D, we appreciate it. All right, so throughout the con, if you book any events that you need to go through whenever, the next day, that day, whatever, you need to be sure you order them ahead of time. And if you need to get paper tickets, you do still have to go to Will Call. However, you've seen Will Call the past few days, it's crazy. Saturday morning, it'll be kind of crazy as well because people will be getting their Saturday-only badges. But for Friday, we just kind of got started not long into the day. Will Call is not much at all. So if you feel like you need to go to Will Call to get some tickets, don't worry about it. It goes quick. It's not like the beginning of the con where you're sitting there outside in the heat waiting just to get in the building for the line. It'll be okay. There is no such thing as a gaming convention without Magic the Gathering and Magic the Gathering tournaments. I mean, it's the granddaddy of them all. How can you do it without it? It's not my thing, but if you're into it, I hope you have a blast. Alright, so Trinity's cross-playing today, and she went and got into the box for people to take her picture, and she's all embarrassed, but she's going to have so much fun. She's going to get all of her pictures taken, and she's going to feel great about it. If you ever thought about cosplaying at Gen Con, you absolutely should. Everyone here is so supportive, and so many people will come up and tell you how amazing you look. I'll tell you what, I'm a huge One Piece fan. The number of One Piece cosplays I've seen today is awesome. I think a lot of it has to do with the new episodes that have been coming out have been absolutely incredible. And on top of that, the live action came out this year, which brought a whole new segment of fans into it. So I've seen a lot of One Piece cosplays, and I've really enjoyed it. The block party is in full effect. We got food, we got soda, we got beer. Let's go. And this year, the food trucks go all the way down on both sides. Let's go check some of them out. I think it's time we go check out the stadium, check out the gaming. I just came down that escalator. There's an underground tunnel that takes you directly from the convention center into the stadium. Let's go check it out. Okay, so there's so much going on down here on the turf, on the floor of the stadium. Everybody's chilling up in the stands eating, but down here there's tournaments going on. There's some vendors that's out here in the hallways. There's vendors, but in the back of the floor for the stadium is the games library. You book it just like you would an event, and you get a set amount of time to go in there and play games. They have a giant library over there. You can pick from any of the games and you go play it. They also have people that can help teach you the games. You have to ask them and get it all set up. They can help teach you the games. But you just go pick a game off the shelf, play it, return the game, keep on going. And you can sign up for as many time slots as you want. I think they're in 2-hour increments. And you just go play games and have a great time. And can you imagine playing games on the floor of Bank of America Stadium right here? It's so cool. All right, I'm here with Cruz, lead demo agent for Catalyst Game Labs. Tell me what you're doing here.
Well, right now, today, I'm running the Battletech Championship Circuit for Classic Battletech. We're starting round 2 right now for a bunch of prizes.
How long have you been doing this?
I have been playing Battletech since 1986, since I was a little boy.
How long have you been running it?
I have been a lead agent for 2 years. I've been a demo agent since 2013.
That's insane. I came to my first Gen Con in 2019, so you've been killing this before I even knew what Gen Con was.
Pretty much.
That's awesome. Can you give me, it doesn't have to be your best, I'm putting you on the spot, one of your favorite memories from doing this, specifically running these tournaments?
Yes. One of my favorite memories actually happened to me in a tournament. I was playing the CEO of Catalyst Game Labs, and I had a super tiny little miniature.
Okay.
He had this massive miniature, snuck up on him, and in one round killed him.
That's awesome.
That was just epic.
How can these people sign up to do this next year?
Literally, Gen Con. Go to the Gen Con website. We have all of our events listed on Gen Con. Also, just get in touch with us. You can find the demo team on Facebook. Okay. Anybody from the Catalyst crew will be happy to help you. We'll get you fixed up.
Awesome. Go check out my video for preparing for Gen Con. I got all the info you need to go find the events, sign up for them. Thanks for watching. Thanks, Chris. You have a great convention and a great tournament.
It's good to see you.
Thanks, man. All right, I'm here with Eric Slauson, the designer of Monstrosity. Tell us about the game.
All right, so Monstrosity right here is a drawing game, party game. Basically, one person is going to look at a monster card. They're going to memorize everything they can about it for 20 seconds. Put it face down, describe it to everybody else for 2 minutes, who's drawing as fast as they can. You can kind of see here how people have been drawing at our demo area, been drawing a whole bunch of weird monsters. At the end of the drawing time, you kind of figure out who did the best job, who got the closest, give out some points. Really, you can just have fun doodling some monsters. It's a great time, works for kids, adults, and big groups. You can play 9 people at the base game.
Oh my God.
So yeah, we're here at the Deepwater, the Friendly Skeleton booth. Demoing all these games.
This is awesome. I would be horrible at this. So bad. My friends, they rag on me all the time because I can't describe anything well, and I can't draw.
Oh, so both. I was going to say, usually one person's good at one thing and another person...
Oh, no. Everybody would invite me to play this to laugh.
Oh, okay.
So I would be great to play it with because you would have a great time, and you would feel so good about yourself. Just playing with me, you would feel like a rock star.
Oh, okay, well, I mean, you're serving a purpose. You're
I'm
bringing joy to everybody else.
I know my role. I stay in my lane. This looks sick. Guys, come check it out. Gen Con still has 2 more days to come. Come by this game. Thanks, man. Yep. Appreciate you. Have a great con.
You too.
All right, so we're outside the block party, and Gen Con does their beer every year. This year, Sun King is the brewery they always do it with. This year, it's called, let me get in here, Cinnamon Roll for Initiative. So they sent out the survey, and it was to vote on the flavor for this year. And all the flavors to vote on were based off cereals, basically. So this one's like the Cinnamon Toast Crunch kind of deal, right? And there was like a Cocoa Puffs one and everything, right? Well, this is the one that everybody voted for. I'll say this. In the groups that I'm a part of for Gen Con, the fact that they did this whole cereal thing wasn't super well received, because like I don't think anybody wants like a cereal taste in their beer, personally. But it's what they went with, and I love the fact that Gen Con does this, so of course I'm going to try it. So I'm going to give it a go and give y'all my honest, in-the-moment review of it. So here we go. Okay. Nice big sweet. You gotta get the actual taste, get it all in your mouth, right? You can't take a little sippy sip. Honestly, very mid, like out of 10, like a 6, like very mid. I don't know, when I pick up a beer, this is not what I'm expecting. It says it's an ale with cinnamon and lactose. The cinnamon comes through a little bit. Honestly, it's kind of got this sweet bitterness to it that doesn't vibe super well. So I don't know. It's okay. Like, I'll be honest, I probably won't get another one. I'm going to enjoy this one. It's not like I'm going to throw it away. I'm going to enjoy this one. But, like, I probably won't get another one. They've got some other stuff, you know, non-main convention beers that I'll probably drink. But just the one this year is good for me. Now, you'll never probably top 2019 with the Brewtron. The Brewtron was delicious. Best one I've ever had. I drank more than a few of them in that year. It was fantastic. But there you go. The cinnamon roll for initiative. It's okay. All right. I spent so much time walking the convention hall today in the exhibitors hall, shopping. My backpack is full. I only picked up a couple of games because I'm going to get a lot of the games tomorrow. But I did pick up tons of little knickknacks and things like that. Like I said, Gen Con haul video will be coming when I get back home. So I'm excited to show you guys everything I picked up. I'm going to pick up some more stuff tomorrow. I've already got it planned out. Right now I'm on my way to the Dice Tower booth because I am going to Uber over with the Dice Tower to a local game store, Family Time Games. So I backed the Dice Tower Kickstarter months ago, and one of the pledge levels was to have a board game night with them at this local game store. So I paid for that level to back with them. So I'm going tonight to play games with the Dice Tower at a local game store, and I ain't gonna lie, I've been looking forward to this for a while. I'm a huge Dice Tower fan. I'm hopefully going to get them in the vlog when I get over there, and we're going to play some games and have a good night. So let's head on over. All right, everybody, I am back at the hotel in the gym, of course, where we're always in the videos. I'm tired. I'm very tired. I walked today so much. I mean, I know I've said I've walked every day, but today was like no other. All I did was walk today. I mean, honestly, my day, I mean, you saw everything, but like it consisted of walking through the hall, walking to people to interview them, walking to other people to interview them, walking through the hall, talking with you guys, which was incredible. And today something happened multiple times that didn't even happen yesterday that was even cooler almost than just having people talk to me. So like people came up to me all day yesterday and like was like, yo, I love your videos, I've seen your stuff, I subscribed, all these things. And I'm like, oh my God, you're amazing, this is so cool. Today, like 3 or 4, I think it was 4 different people was like, can I get a picture with you? And I'm like, yeah, absolutely you can. I don't know why you want one with me because I'm nothing special, but yes you can. So I gotta take pictures with people. Y'all over here making me feel special and stuff. Like I just make videos, but if you guys want pictures of me, come take pictures with me. You know what I mean? Like whatever, I'm down for it. You guys make me feel amazing. I mean, just between everybody, the praise, not even the praise, but the people just telling me that they enjoy what I do. That's what I care about. And like talking to people and telling them about all the content I have coming in the future, not just this Gen Con stuff. Like I got so much coming. And they're like, oh, that's so cool. We'll be sure to watch. I'm like, yo, that's what it's all about. It's like all of us just hanging out. And I really appreciate it. So since we last left off, because it's been a while since I've had a chance to talk to the camera, I went around the convention hall and I bought a lot. I did a lot more shopping, trying to stay true to my word and do most of my shopping on Thursday and Friday. I've got a few things I need to pick up tomorrow that I just couldn't carry today. And the reason why is because not even that I didn't want to buy them or couldn't have bought them. It's that right when the convention hall or the exhibit hall closed, I went to Family Time Games like 30 minutes away with the Dice Tower to play games with them, which was super fun. We'll get to that in a second. But like I couldn't take all these games with me with them because I didn't take our car because I wasn't going to take the car just for me and leave those 3 stranded, so I left those 3 in the car. I rode with the Dice Tower over in an Uber, which was also kind of cool just to get to talk to them in the Uber on the way over, which was awesome. So I couldn't take all these games with me, so there's some stuff I had to leave behind and I'm going to have to pick up tomorrow. And what I'm going to end up having to do is go in the exhibit hall, buy everything, take it to the car, and leave it in the car so I'm not having to carry them around all day. Thankfully, our walk to the con from our parking place isn't that bad because it's just on the other side of Lucas Oil Stadium. So it'll take a little bit of time, maybe 20, 30 minutes of my day to, do that, but it's fine. It is what it is. But tomorrow's Saturday, which is the busiest day of the con, the funnest day of the con. And for those of us who don't stay on Sunday like me, because I have to work on Monday and we have a long drive ahead of us, so we leave on Sunday, the last day of the con. It's the last day of the con for a lot of people. But I'm looking forward to it. There's so much to do. It's going to be a crazy day. I need to get in bed so that I can be ready. I mean, you can see it in my face. I'm sleepy, and I've still got to bust out some reps here in the gym real quick. But super quick, I went over to Family Time Games. I played games with the Dice Tower. It was so fun. I played, I don't even remember. Honestly, I know what games I played. I can't remember the names of almost any of them. I will put them in the comments tomorrow. I'll look them up and figure out exactly what I played because I'm so tired. But I did get to play one game with Chris and Wendy Yee, which was super fun, and some other guys, which was really fun. And then I played 2 games back to back with Tom Vassell, which was fun. You talk to the Dice Tower, they're like, we're just regular people, you know what I mean? But like, it's really cool to play games with the Dice Tower, but specifically Tom, because like Tom is such a legend in the industry. Being able to be like, yeah, I played games with him, like that's really cool to me. And like, he's such a cool guy, and he makes games fun, and he doesn't act all big-headed. He like understands we're all just there playing games and we're having fun, and like he's chill with you. He doesn't make you feel bad about anything, or if you do something wrong in the game, he's like, no, you do it like this, and he's like super chill about it. But it was really cool, really fun. I'm glad I got to go, and I'm probably going to swing by their booth again tomorrow and say what's up to them. I didn't get to play games with everybody. I didn't get to play a game with Mike DeLisio or Z or Roy or anybody like that, but, you know, it's not like we were there 12 hours. We were there like 3 or 4 hours. I played as many games as I could with as many people as I could, but, you know, hopefully I'll get to play games with them again in the future. But Dice Tower is super fun. Gen Con Day 3 is in the books. Guys, thanks so much for watching. If you're really enjoying my videos, I'm just going to ask you to subscribe. We've really grown the channel this weekend over the course of Gen Con, and I want to continue to grow it into the future so that, you know, my other content throughout the rest of the year is going to, like, I hope y'all enjoy it. Hopefully it'll pop off as well, and then by the time I come back next year for Gen Con, we'll be even bigger than we are now, and we can just continue this fun year after year after year. That's what I really want. So just hit that subscribe button and hit the like button and comment. Just, you guys, a lot of people don't realize on YouTube how much liking, commenting, and things like that really help push the video out there to other people. But you know, hit me up in the comments. Just tell me what's up, just like you guys have been doing here at the con. I really appreciate you. Day 3 in the books. I'm going to go pass out in my bed because I have a long day tomorrow. I'm so excited for it, but I need sleep. Deuces, y'all.